Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talisha, also known as CreativiTeeByT, and today I am coming to you with a new sewing make that I have made in collaboration with Renata, also known as the Twilight Stitcher. Renata has a wonderful channel and she creates beautiful clothing, and she is also the host of the Little Red Dress project that takes place around Christmas time every year. And Renata has a beautiful spirit, and I will make sure that I link her channel information down in the description box below so that you can go over and see what she has made. So if this is something that you are interested in, please continue to watch. So again, today's make is in collaboration with Renata, the Twilight Stitcher, and we have decided to come together and make Simplicity 9261. We purchased this pattern during a pattern haul. She had went on a pattern haul and went shopping. I went on shopping and went on a pattern haul, and we both picked this pattern up, so we just decided why not make it. So again, it's 9261, and this is one of Mimig's patterns from the Simplicity line, and it cost me $1.99 because we got it on sale. The original price of this pattern is $22.95, and the description of this dress is Mrs. Knits Only Dress in 2 lengths, and I made the shorter length. And the fabric recommendations are stretch knits such as cotton, interlocks, ITYs, jerseys, those types of fabrics. And the sizing of this pattern is from 6 to 24, and I cut a 22. However, that was a little bit too big. I did look at the finished measurements, and the finished measurements were the same as the standard measurements on the chart, which is not the usual in most cases, but I wanted to be safe, and I cut what the finished measurements said to do. And I did try on the bodice prior to putting the whole thing together, and I couldn't tell if it was going to be too big or not, and I wanted to play it safe, so I continued along with the size 22, and I ended up to have to do quite a bit of alterations to get it to fit properly. And although I don't understand why the standard measurement chart and the finished measurements were the same, I don't fully blame the pattern company with the size issue, because when wearing knits there's always going to be some type of negative ease, but I have not sewn many garments in numerics that call for knits, and so my lack of experience, I believe, is due to that issue. And like I said, I normally sew the letter sizes like large, extra large when it comes to knits, so just a little bit of lack of experience, but now I know, and in the future I'll know to just cut smaller. But I do think overall, once I made the alterations and everything, it did look like the photo drawing on the cover of the pattern envelope, and the instructions were easy to follow. However, I didn't really look at it because I watched the sew along for the most part of it, and which is one of the benefits of sewing one of Mimig patterns. They always have a sew along, and you don't have to ramble through the papers to figure out what step is next. What I really liked about this pattern is this flutter detail in the it's quilted because of the top stitching detail. I really like that. And the pockets, I like the pockets in the front. I like the length of the dress. Even the shorter length was still a really good classy length, and I like the fact that there were no closures. You didn't have to put a zipper in, you didn't have to put buttons. It's just a pullover type of dress. I purchased this fabric from Walmart, and I purchased it for $8. It was 3 yards on a roll for $8, and I only used a little over 2.5 yards, so That's a pretty good deal. It's a floral cotton knit. It's kind of brushed, has a brushed filling, and I believe it's a DTY. Has this orange background and flowers on it, and it is a 4-way stretch, so I really like that. The pattern alterations that I had to make was that I had to take in the dress by about 3 inches after, you know, I put it on and it was just too loose because of the issues that I explained before. And because I put the whole dress together with the lining and everything, I did not want to completely take the dress apart and put it back together again, so I took it in the back, in the middle seam, and I took it in beginning where the midriff is and took it all the way down to the slit line, and that fixed the issue. The reason why I adjusted it in the back middle is because I didn't want to disturb the pockets, and taking it in the back eliminated me from having to disturb the pockets. And underneath here I just took it in on the sides so that it would just kind of come together closer to this flutter. I also closed the front bodice by 3 inches. You can see here it really should have been all the way down here, but not with these boobs. So I did close that up by 3 inches, and you know, and that's to make the dress a little bit more versatile so I could wear it more places without feeling like someone is staring at me because I'm exposed. So the only pattern alterations that I would suggest is closing up the bodice if you're not comfortable with showing that much, and other than that I think it's just great. I would definitely sew it again, but it was not beginner friendly only because it's fully lined, but I like it. At first I wasn't comfortable in it because of the fact that it is form-fitting, but I do feel okay in this. I do think I may eventually add a belt to it, but for the most part I'm good with it. I did not do anything special to make this work other than the alterations, and I would definitely recommend this, like I said, however, but it is very detailed due to the lining, which I feel is necessary, but again, it's not a quick sew. So now I will go ahead and enter a clip and a few pictures so you can see the dress in full effect. Well, that is it for my overview of Simplicity 8912. Please don't forget to head over to Renata's channel and her Instagram to see her beautiful dress, and I would definitely put that information in the description box below. I hope you found this information helpful or interesting, and if you did, please don't forget to click the like button. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have not done so already, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, and if you have already been subscribed, I thank you for continuing to come back to the channel and supporting, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.